All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Playlisted Podcast. We are very happy to have you all here. Without further ado, introducing your host of the Playlisted Podcast, Austin Burke.
What's going on, everybody? How we feeling? Good. Excited about tonight's show. It's going to be a good one. Dean, how are you, bro?
Tired, but I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got you a gift, man.
Me?
Yeah, I got you a gift. Here, I don't get you shit, you know.
What is
It's actually, there's only one thing in there that's your gift. It's just a bag.
Should I open it?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Really?
dude,
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Clay appreciates this. Some Connecticut merch. Dude, that's sick.
Got you, bro.
I
You
need
said
a
it.
new
I was
hat,
editing the podcast a couple weeks ago, and I was like, Dean's like, I need to get a, what is it? I don't even know.
Hartford Whalers.
Hartford Whalers
A
hat.
non-existent hockey team from a state I used to live in 10 years ago.
Yeah, so I got you. Don't say I never got you.
That sounds like I'm belittling it. It means a lot. It does.
Of course.
Dude, that's a great hat.
Anyways, so I'm going to explain the show once our judges come out here, but I do want to take a quick second and thank one of our sponsors, Pickers Vodka. Pickers Vodka tonight, $5 shots at the bar. Be sure to get your Pickers Vodka. They're a huge supporter of our podcast. Not only that, if you make the A-list tonight, which you're going to hear this song if you make the A-list. If you make the A-list, we've now partnered with Pickers Vodka, and they got bought out by Scott Borchetta and Big Machine. And we're having A-listers. We have a show actually this Friday. It's once a month, and you get a chance to perform in front of the Big Machine A&R staff. I know that somebody's going to get a record deal from being on the show, and I'm super excited about that. And just excited to get artists in front of the labels. You know, that's what I think the end goal is for all of us. So that's super exciting. And man, anything else? What else is new? I mean,
I love this hat.
Dude,
This
I
is
got
great.
you. I got you, bro. Of course. I don't get shit. My wife was like, you don't ever get me flowers. I'm like, yeah, because they fucking die in 2 days.
That's true.
Like, you
It's
know,
true.
so.
Well,
anyway.
I'm telling Lexi you bought me
I'll
the
get you-
equivalent of dude flowers. She's going to hate it.
Oh, my gosh. All right, well, without further ado, give it up for tonight's special guests, Clayton Mullen and Joel Cooley. It's your walkout music.
Let's go. How's everyone doing?
Let's go. Pumped to have you guys, man. It's funny. At some point in this podcast, I'm like, hey, man, I need some help. I can only ask all my friends so many times. And we're both signed to the same management. And Ryan was kind enough to be like, hey, man, I think Clay would maybe want to come on. And so I appreciate you coming on, dude. We've only met a couple times. And then, Joe, I think you and I have only met a couple times as well. So it's going to be one of those get to know each other kind of things and get to know these artists as well. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to explain the show to you guys so you understand what's going on, as well as everybody in the crowd. I want you to understand how this works. The show's called Playlisted, and the whole point is to have artists come up here and get honest feedback. I feel like this town has gotten to be so full of bullshit. Like, everybody will tell you you're great. Your mom will tell you you're great. This guy will tell you you suck. You got comment warriors on TikTok. You know, it's just, there's no real anymore. I don't know what's real. There's AI. I mean, so I try to get my friends, I try to get people up here that have been in the industry who know what they're talking about to give these artists just honest feedback. Like, hey, you can maybe make this 10-year town a 5-year town just by a couple things that we're going to say. So that's kind of the whole point of it. And they're going to come up, they're going to sing a song, we're going to give them honest feedback, and we're going to go from there. So
Let's do it.
that's pretty much it. Well, without further ado, you want to get the first name out of the hat here?
Ryan Boey.
All right, Ryan, come on up here. So as Ryan gets up here, like I say, we barely know each other. So why don't you explain to everybody kind of where you're from and who you are and all that stuff?
Yeah. So the where I'm from question is pretty tough because I've moved around a whole bunch in life. But I was born in California, raised in Pennsylvania and Massachusetts, and then went to school in Texas. Texas, as you guys can imagine, is where I really got into the country music. It's hard to miss it out there. It's like a mini Nashville. But between Fort Worth and Austin and all the music coming out of Lubbock, it was really easy to get latched in and start liking that stuff with, Parker McCullum, Co Wetzel, Kojo, and then some of the younger guys, Treaty Oak. But I went to school. I started writing songs in college, in my college dorm room. And, TikTok was just coming up, and I'm sure everybody knows TikTok can change your life. And it really did that for me. I never had and still haven't had a moment on TikTok, which is, I think, a good thing because I've made it this far without having like a viral video or anything. But just steady growing and putting songs out for the past 3 or so years. And, we've been just taking it brick by brick and building this from the ground up.
That's awesome, man. And Joel, you brought your buddy Joel tonight. So, Joel, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about you? Tell them what's up.
Will do. My name's Joel Cooley from Houston, Texas. I wanted to be a rapper in high school. That didn't work out, so I started DJing, did that all throughout college, and then my last year at Arkansas, about 3 years ago, I started writing songs, played shows, kind of in and around Arkansas, moved back to Houston for the summer, and then met a couple guys up here actually in Houston. They were like, if you want to do this, you move to Nashville, write songs every single day, network, go out, meet the right people, and kind of just, give it all you got. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm writing every day, working on building the catalog and hopefully putting my first single out in August, maybe early September.
And playing too much golf. You should be writing more songs. No, I'm kidding.
I do play too much golf.
Yeah, randomly enough, you played golf with my cousin this morning.
I did.
That's ridiculous. It's not that much of a feat. Cameron golfs with everybody every day.
I knew it was Cameron.
You were one of the guys today that golfs. Oh, shit. All right, so we got Ryan up here.
What's up?
All right.
How's it going?
It's going good, man.
What's up,
it's going
Ryan?
good. Well, we're just going to kind of get right into it. So without further ado, give it up for Ryan Boey singing his song, Skin.
You locked eyes with a wolf on my shoulder. Something about it made you start walking over. You love the line work, asked how much did hurt. I told you the meaning behind it. You showed me your cross-wrapped in roses. I was more into the story it goes with. Spring break Miami, 2016. You don't remember just how you got it. Right then and there I was all in. I wanted you from the moment we met. I caught your name and I saw it in red. You found some space in my heart. You took some space on my arm. Thought you would color it in. And now I'm stuck with you on my skin. On my bicep is a ship on the ocean, covering up a lonely heart that's been broken. It had your birthday, didn't just go away. Still feel you bleeding through. I wanted you from the moment we met. I caught your name and I saw it in red. You found some space in my heart. You took some space on my arm. Thought you would color it in. And now I'm stuck with you on my skin. Now I'm stuck, running out of room. I'm still in love with you. And now I'm stuck, running out of room. I'm still in love with. I wanted you from the moment we met. I caught your name and I saw it in red. You found some space in my heart. You took some space on my arm. Thought you would color it in. And now I'm stuck with you on my skin.
Hell yeah, man. What is that, a true story?
No.
You got some tattoos.
I wouldn't admit it if it was. So.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that song and kind of what made you write it.
I wrote it with my buddies Corey Lawson and Blaine Younger. One of the biggest conversation starters I have just with random people are my tattoos. And it's a big conversation starter with women especially. So the story kind of fell into itself as kind of a, the regretting the tattoo, but the tattoo never actually goes away, even if you get it covered up.
For sure. What's your favorite tattoo, and what's the lady's favorite tattoo?
Everyone comments this little wolf right here. I got it at the tattoo convention that goes to the Music City Center every year. And dude pretty much did gang tattoos, and he told me that a lot while we were getting the tattoo.
Nice.
And a lot of other things happened in the process of that tattoo that I probably can't say.
Oh, you can say it, for sure.
It involved weed.
At the convention?
At the convention.
That feels illegal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And people getting other parts of themselves tattooed in front of us.
What parts?
What
Right,
parts?
like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, things like not necessarily
They were getting their
appropriate.
titties.
They're getting their
You
titties
can say
tattooed.
titties, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I can say.
No,
on
you
here
can say
right
whatever
now.
you want. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
This
they're
is-
getting their titties tattooed. Right
Yeah,
in front
yeah,
of
yeah.
us.
Is
This is
PG-13
crazy.
or
No,
R?
no, definitely R.
I also went to that tattoo convention and also got a tattoo but mine was like
On your titties?
no,
Oh,
no,
oh.
mine was like a dinosaur on my leg because that's what my niece told my sister to get me. So my experience was very different than yours.
Very wholesome.
basically, yeah.
And I'm like,
And then I got a Pokemon on the other side. So,
oh, nice.
Ooh,
which I
here we
saw
go.
you're a
I
fan
was
of.
going to get a Pokemon tattoo while I was there, but I honestly just walking around didn't actually expect to get a tattoo while I was there. But the dude just ran up to me and asked if he could tattoo me.
That's usually the last guy
Yeah.
you want to tattoo you.
Exactly.
You needed
And I'm like,
practice.
wasn't planning on it. He's
Can I
like,
see
dude,
the
I'll get
tattoo?
it. I'll give it to you half off if you just let me. And I'm like, sure, why not?
Okay.
It actually ended up pretty badass.
I'm glad that
Yeah, it
that
is
worked
yeah,
out.
it worked out very
Usually the
well.
guy desperate for work is not the guy you
Not
want
the
to go
guy
to.
you want.
But I'm glad it worked out for you. That's great.
That's awesome. What do you guys think, man?
No, I thought I had a couple notes. I don't know how into the song we go, but I mean, clearly how long have you been writing for?
I've been in town 10 years.
Nice.
go.
Well, you obviously know how to craft a song. I mean, one of my feedbacks or notes on the song was I felt like I wanted that skin hook to come a little bit sooner and like the you on my skin rather than like I felt like it was pushed the bar back. That could just be a me thing, but I think melodically it was great. I think lyrically maybe dive in a little bit more, and I think I'd rather hear a story about the guy who tattoos gangs, a true story about a guy who does gang tattoos who tattooed it than like when we first asked, is it true? And it's like, no. Then I felt kind of let down personally. But yeah, that was a couple of my notes on it, but your voice is great.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, cool song, great melody. I like it a lot. I think it's a cool message. Obviously, you know what you're doing. I keep writing, keep grinding. I want to hear just a little bit, though, about the Trash Can Band.
Oh, yeah. So I got my start in, like, a trash can band. You know, like, the guys who play the drum outside of, like, basketball games or just doing on the little Home Depot cans?
Yeah, they're right on Broadway.
Yeah, that's how I got my start.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. We called ourselves the Trash Talkers, and we toured all throughout Ohio. Played for the Cavaliers. We won parades and everything like that.
No
It was
kidding.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Those guys are so talented.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
they're
actually
insane.
mind-blowing the sound that you can make out of a trash can.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's like-
seriously, they have like a snare, they have a kick drum and a hat all on one.
and it was
yeah,
all
literally.
trash cans. Like, I broke trash can lids for a living, basically.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
sick. That's awesome.
I want to ask you, man, who are some of your influences? Because I definitely heard like a rock, kind of maybe some like emo. I mean, did you ever
Punk.
do like punk screamo
Yeah.
stuff?
So I do country pop punk. That's the way I've been calling it. It's Green Day mixed with Brad Paisley.
Okay.
So like Blink-182, Simple Plan, All Time Low to Brad Paisley, Toby Keith, Alan Jackson. Those are my influences.
Yeah,
Nice.
for sure. No, I definitely heard like what Clay was saying about that. You are my scare, you know, like a
Yeah.
real, like,
That's what I was gonna say.
production
Production-wise,
thing.
it could hit harder, which
Totally.
and maybe it probably will hit harder the way you're doing it with the drums.
The song is out if you want to check it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
we will,
dude.
absolutely.
Hell yeah. Is there anything else crazy besides getting your titties tattooed that we need to know about you?
Follow me on all the social medias and check everything out because it's every day is just another episode of the Misadventures of Ryan Bowie.
Oh, damn. Okay. I think I'm going to follow you after that. That was interesting. It's a good pitch. Yeah. Well, nice to meet you, dude. Thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ryan Bowie, everybody. Very cool. So yeah, that's how it goes, guys.
Sick.
That's our first artist. So I wanted to ask you a little bit. You said that you moved around a lot. Why did you move so much?
I mean, a lot of it had to do with my dad's jobs and stuff growing up. I'm one of 7 kids, so
No way.
yeah.
What, oldest, youngest, middle?
I'm like one down from the middle.
Okay.
So yeah, just parents' jobs, and then parents getting divorced, and you're moving around. And then I wanted to see what Texas was like, so I moved over there, and then now in Tennessee. But nothing really. Not a military family. People ask that a lot.
No, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of people move around all the time. And then I wanted to also ask about TCU. You went to college there. I actually went to Fort Worth for the first time a couple weeks ago, and dude, I mean, hot take. I think Fort Worth country music is better than downtown Broadway.
I would agree with that take.
Like-
Fort Worth is sick. It is. I don't know if
3
anybody's
guys.
been there, but you gotta go now. It's upgraded in the past like 3 or 5 years, but it's like what they got going on over there, but like up a notch. It's
3 guys.
legit.
3 guys pumped out more music from that stage than full bands down. And Dean's gonna fucking kill me, but. But no, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was just so real. I felt like it was maybe how Nashville was back in the day.
Probably.
You know?
The drums weren't triggered, and they.
Yeah.
It was-
They're bringing real drums back. I'm like trying to tell myself to stop talking this way because I just sound like an old person at this point, but I'm grateful to be here, and obviously with popularity comes the changes and that kind of thing, but there certainly was a time that you had to be good. And I don't know that now is that time all the time, but that's fine.
It's a great take.
Those guys in Texas.
I don't even know that I'm good. So maybe it's good that you don't have to be good because I can have this job. So
Shut up, dude. Oh my God. All right, next name.
Joe Noto.
Joe Noto.
Here we go.
So I want to ask you, Joel, how did you get into music and what's kind of your background? You said you were a rapper. Explain that a little bit.
I was not.
Okay. You all right, well, who like were your influences and what kind of got you to
Right.
be here in Nashville?
I grew up listening to everything, and in high school, I loved Eminem and Mac Miller. That's like all I listened to. It's what I wanted to do. So I Googled, like, how do I become a rapper? And I basically just ended up on YouTube with instrumental beats, freestyling. And I just did it every single day, all day. And then I had my mom drive me downtown to play, like, graduation parties or birthday parties at clubs and bars. And while my dad was just, like, devil red pissed. He was like, you're not a rapper. You're not doing that. You're going to college. So I went to college and then started kind of DJing. Did that, and I wanted to go back to writing songs, and I knew it wasn't really going to be rap. I'd kind of grown out of that, and I love country. I love coming here. I'd come here a few times as a kid. My parents loved this place, and they thought I was crazy for moving here, but I've been here almost a year and a half, about a year and 5 months, and I love
awesome,
it. Yeah,
dude.
learning a lot.
That's awesome. And then how are y'all friends? How do you guys know each other?
I think we met when we were still in college, maybe
Yeah,
through a
in
mutual
college.
friend, and then we both moved to Nashville around
Did you
the
go
same
to TCU
time.
as well?
I did. I went to Arkansas.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Damn.
We
Yeah,
met
we
though.
moved.
I'd wanted to do music, and someone was like, I was in Fort Worth, and someone was like, you've got to meet Clayton. He's been doing music. He's killing it. He's writing awesome songs. So we talked. He gave me a bunch of advice, and we've been great friends since.
Started writing together and golfing together.
Nice, dude. That's always the best.
And
The best
drinking
songs
together.
come from the golf course. Yeah, it's drinking together too. All right.
Sometimes all 3 at the same time.
Well, with that said, let's give it up for Joe Noto singing his song July 5th.
4 days in a copper-tone town. She was a halo, 3 hotels down. Too young for stamps on our hands, so we stood outside to listen to the band. I stole the beer and a low-tide kiss, for I'd never found a love like this. The fireworks flashed in the pan, and waves don't care about forever in the sand. But 24 hours and 100 miles later, thinking about a girl standing in an elevator. What you say, same spot next year. I'll be waiting for you down there on the pier. Try to talk you folks into one more day. Shed a Ray-Ban tear in the back of a Chevrolet. 65's backed up full of heartbroken kids, coming to grips with July 5th. And it's a backseat and a wristband tan, back and forth trying to figure out a plan. Cause somehow I make it to Colorado, swearing I steal the keys to that Silverado. But 24 hours and 100 miles later, thinking about a girl standing in an elevator. What you say, same spot next year. I'll be waiting for you down there on the pier. Try to talk you folks into one more day. Shed a Ray-Ban tear in the back of a Chevrolet. 65's backed up full of heartbroken kids, coming to grips with July 5th and 6th and every day on 15, thinking that you're the only ones who gave it a damn good run. Down there in the sun, you drive and you try to turn back time, watching them palm trees turn back to pines, hoping it ain't the real end. But then it really starts to sink in, right about 24 hours and 100 miles later, thinking about that girl standing in an elevator. What you say, same spot, baby, next year. I'll be waiting for you down at the pier. Try to talk you folks into one more day. Shed a Ray-Ban tear in the back of a Chevrolet. 65's backed up full of heartbroken kids, coming to grips with July 5th. Coming to grips with July 5th. 4 days in a copper-tone town. She was a halo, 3 hotels down. Thank you.
Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So good, dude. So
Thanks,
good.
dude.
Yeah, you've been working, man. I haven't seen you in a few years, but you can just tell your voice is rich. Your guitar playing's on point.
Thanks, bro.
I've always thought you were a star, man. You got just
Thank you,
there's
man.
something about you, but I feel like it's coming together now. And that song is
It's been a work in progress.
that song's a hit, dude. It's a hit. Yeah, I mean that.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I think all of us up here were like, holy shit. I don't know if it was,
Seriously,
I
yeah.
literally just drove up the
Thanks.
65 yesterday, all fucking day,
Yeah.
with 2 crying babies.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it's so much different coming back from the beach on this trip than it was back in my past. But in my past, it was that. Like, you're missing a girl. You're not going to see her for, another year. And now it's like, I'm sad that I don't get to have my son on the beach with me for another year. So it's the same sadness. I was right there with you. But, dude, phenomenal, man. It was very good. Very good. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you guys think?
No, that was phenomenal, dude. That was great. So when did you write that song?
July 5th.
Yeah. Last year. I think it was like late summer, early fall of last year.
Sick. So I just want to get this out of the way. I have a song, similar title. It's like the 5th of July. So going in, I was like, I was like, I wonder which way he did it. You did it so much better than I did. That song is
bro,
sick. I always say like,
I didn't write it alone. So
yeah, who'd you write it with? I was gonna
Tyler
ask.
Chambers.
Oh, let's
and,
go.
I
I hear
Dawson
that.
Slade.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hear the Tyler Chambers in that for sure. So has anyone recorded it yet?
I'm recording it right now.
Let's
so,
go.
yeah,
Dude,
let's go.
that song's a hit. And yeah, like you said, it's a hit. And I think I always say, like, each day you write a song, you have an opportunity to write the best song you can that day. Whether that song goes massive or it doesn't, you did your job and you wrote the best song that day. Yeah. That song is sick. I wrote a couple notes, dude. Like the long bridge, I love stuff like that. That's something Ryan Hurd does. So sick. I don't have any bad notes, so I can just keep glazing you and give you all the good notes I have. Or if you want any critiques, I don't have it right now. So.
I want to talk shit, but I can't.
All right, let me
talk
That song's
shit,
a
that's for
banger.
sure.
And it's a little bit slower, but it's got that swag to it.
Thanks, bro.
Actually, I have one
Go ahead.
thing that I could critique. I would say, and this is just a personal thing, and it's getting nerdy. I don't like the switch in the chord, the minor chord. I would keep it bright. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
I
came in
loved
like
it.
twice. Yeah. That's just
Yeah,
a taste
I
thing.
feel that.
A lot of
Yeah.
people will like it.
Minor
loved it.
4.
Yeah, minor 4.
Minor 4,
But
baby.
that's just my
I
opinion.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
No, all of it's
that's great,
encouraging. Joel,
He was making that up. He was making that up.
No,
He likes
bro.
it,
I just
too.
was, I was just trying to say I don't even know what a minor 4 is. So.
It's like if you're in the key of G, you play the C but minor, and it's very dramatic.
It felt dramatic.
it is a little dramatic.
So tell us about you, man. Like, what's been new in your life? What's going on? You got some new music coming out?
Yeah, man. I didn't mean to do this, but I took 2 years kind of just to, I moved here, dropped out of Florida State to move here and kind of jumped headfirst into the Nashville scene. And I kind of just like took the last 2 years to settle my own seas kind of thing and write as many good songs as I possibly could, and I'm finally back in the saddle now. So trying to put out a song a month. Just had my first release in almost 2 years this past month. So excited about that and just ready to get the ball rolling again, man. Just a lot of different life changes, moving apartments, probably gonna find a new job sometime soon. Just a lot of things. Just trying to get a clean slate. So that's life for me right now. And yeah, it's been a blessing though for sure.
Well, I have some advice on taking time off. I think this town is so quick to act like they forgot about you and act like you never existed. And I had 2 kids under 2, and literally my life was like just completely changed forever. And my priorities changed, my goals changed, my personality changed, who I was changed. And it's like you see all this stuff happening around you and you're like, you feel like you're missing out. But all I want to say, dude, is like make a goal, put out that song once a month. Do not waver, and people will come right back. I promise you, bro. I promise you. When I first reached out on this podcast, I started asking all my friends. I had like every single person that I thought was my friend. They were like, nah, man, like give it some time. And now it's different, you know what I mean? But it just takes a little bit of consistency, and the town doesn't forget about you. You got to just keep going. Keep fucking going, dude. You got this. And I believe in you. I mean that, dude.
Dude, that song's a hammer. I want to hear more of the songs. We met in Key West like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I honestly...
With Tyler.
Was Tyler? Yeah, he was there.
We
Did you
had
guys
lunch
write
that
that
day.
soon after that, I guess?
No. So actually, he was the one that threw out the idea. Like we were just over at his house, and he likes to write early. I feel like it was like 9 a.m. and he's like, man, I got this idea. And I was like, dude, I love that idea. Let's write it right now. But it was probably I guess a couple months after that.
Dude, seriously, I'm not trying to glaze, but that song's sick.
Thanks, bro.
I want to hear more stuff. Let's get it right and hang.
Yeah. I'd love to write. So
absolutely.
let's do it.
It's A-listed. You made the A-list.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, dog.
Absolutely,
Thanks,
man.
Hey, by the way, Joel is the best softball shortstop in Davidson County. We're teammates.
Dang, okay.
And,
Don't you guys have a game tonight?
We're both missing our game tonight to be here.
Let's
so.
go. Nice.
So,
The other
Appreciate
team has a
that.
chance.
yeah, they have a chance every week, brother.
Hell yeah.
So, well, thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Song,
much,
brother.
man. Appreciate you. That's awesome. It's I don't know. I've heard probably 200 songs since I started this, and there's just certain ones that, you know what I mean, they stand out, and it's cool to hear. Well, let's keep the show rolling. Let's get the next name out.
Ava Paige.
Ava Paige.
Uh-oh.
Go Ava.
Ava Paige. All right. Ava was on a couple weeks ago, blew the roof off of this place.
Yeah, buckle up,
So
everybody.
I'm excited to see what she's got in store. So, Clay, why don't you tell us a little bit about this EP you got coming out and kind of about the project?
Yeah, dude. So for those of you who don't know, I got an EP coming out called Varsity Blues in a couple weeks, I think 2 weeks now. But it's been a long time coming. I know you guys just touched on slowing down, and that's something I've definitely done since moving to town. The first year was a sprint, but now we're slowing down. We're really picking the songs that stand out from the batch. And this EP is just a collection of songs about growing up. A lot of it's around high school and just like young love, sports, and the stuff that I was raised on. And yeah, so to be honest, the songs, the title track came along last. So I knew I wanted to write an EP about all these things, and I didn't have the song yet. And then one day I was writing with Ryan Hurd, and he's like, dude, we were writing a song that's also going to be on a different project coming out. But he's like, dude, I got the perfect song for what you're talking about right now. He sent it to me. Heath Warren was on it, Lydia Vaughn, and on first listen, I knew exactly where I wanted to take the song, and I wanted to make it the title track of the project. And I think I'm very proud of this. This is my favorite work yet, and I'm pumped for everybody to hear it.
That is so cool. Ryan's the best, man. I've known Ryan. So I moved to town probably 2012. He's actually somebody I need to reach out to have on here. He would crush on this. But I met him in 2012, and I used to work at this restaurant called The Palm. And he would come in there all the time and get lobster with his buddy Andrew Dorff. And Andrew's a monster, was a monster writer, and he passed away tragically. I think it must have been like 2017, 2018. But we used to go to Andrew's house all the time, bro. And it was like before Nashville was crazy. It was just it was like, man, where was the house? It was over by like Biscuit Love in the, what's that area called? Like, no, not the Gulch one. 12 South, Hillsborough Village. Thank you. It was over in Hillsborough Village, and it was it was the ghetto. But Andrew had like 6 or 7 number ones at the time, and he had like all this money. So he would just have people over, and we'd like open bottles of rosé all day long, and it was insane. Maren Morris was over there, Ryan, who else? All the guys from Old Dominion, like. And then just me. I was like the waiter at the restaurant, bro.
No way.
I was just chilling, drinking the free wine. But yeah.
They didn't finish their lobster, and you'd like eat it off the plate after.
Oh, dude, all the time. Ava, you're back. You back?
I am back.
Thank you so much for
Hello.
coming back.
Happy to be back.
Yeah. And you're singing a song called "Fear of Being Me." Is that right?
You want something different, so I'll try to
Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
Excited to hear you.
1,
Everybody
2.
give it up for Ava Paige singing her song "Fear of Being Me."
Every time I open up my eyes, I find it's just another day. I sure shape, put on my clothes, lace up my boots, and hit the road. I'm headed for a world I've got to face. Staring straight, pretending not to see that devil in my rearview mirror, feeding off the fear of being me. Walking with the strangers down the sidewalk, knowing they don't give a damn. Talking to them anyway, how's it going, how's your day? Smiling when they ask me how I am. Truth is taking all I have to breathe. 'Cause all the while we're standing here, I'm fighting with the fear of being me. Oh, life's got a way of making me second guess every single thing I've done. Oh, I just wanna wake up and know that I'm enough. Can I ever be enough? Well, coming home from work at night, turn on the light, your coat's hung by the door. And suddenly that's suffocating, screaming at me anymore. Be just like a remedy. 'Cause everything else disappears. You take away my fear of being me. Find out who I am, what I need, and who I want to be. Look tomorrow in the eye and finally face that fear of being me.
Thank you.
Ava Paige. Hell yeah.
you.
What's that song about?
Dude, I think my generation can speak a lot on this, but people are just afraid to be themselves nowadays. And I'm a textbook overthinker. And when I'm meeting somebody for the first time, it's always like, oh God, how, like, am I gonna be obnoxious? Am I gonna be this? Am I gonna be that? When it's just kind of hard just to be yourself sometimes.
Totally.
So,
Totally. I get
just
that.
be real.
Yeah, so I wanted you to come on and sing something. I was like, you sang this incredible, it was a breakup song if I remember
Yeah.
right, yeah? And then
Cowboy
you said
song,
that you had
baby.
never dated anybody.
Nope,
And I
single
was
as a
like,
Pringle.
what? It's the same thing, you know, you're like,
Tattoo,
yeah, you're like, oh no, like this is such a good breakup song. So
At
I
least
wanted
lie
you
to
to,
us, yeah.
I wanted you to, you know, come on and sing something a little bit more personal. So what do you think are things that, I know you said your generation, but what are some things that you struggle with, or things that, what are your fears of being you?
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, we can get real psychological here. Pickers vodka is a very apt choice. But, nah, it's just... Get all
Good.
people in
That was
their
a great-
feels.
Yeah, it's a good-
People in their
okay,
feels.
okay.
Half this town's alcoholics anyway.
Aren't you 19?
20.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 years
Nah.
old, by the way.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't drink, but half this town does. How's all
Yeah,
this
it's
liver
illegal,
working?
Ava, and I'm watching you. You better not drink.
No,
until
I'm
you're
going
21.
to Italy when I'm turning 21 to get away from freaking Nashville because half of this town wants to get me drunk.
There you
Gah.
go. Yeah, probably
No,
more than
no
that.
desire to
And
drink.
you think they're not going to try to get you drunk in Italy?
It's
Hey,
different.
I have a really good excuse. I look them dead in the eye and go, I don't drink for personal reasons. That shuts them up every
does.
time. It's
It does.
great.
Oh,
it's
that's
great.
that's perfect.
It's great. No, but I mean, I think being raised in, like, having social media especially, it's just everybody always has to show the perfect side of themselves. And that's not reality. That's not truth. I mean, you can try to do 1,000 takes of one video and act like, you know, it was the first try, but especially here in the industry, you have this weird pressure to be perfect all the time, and that every opportunity to meet somebody is like, oh, you gotta make the first lasting impression, you know? But sometimes it's okay just to relax and meet people on a human level and not as every opportunity is a PR opportunity. Nah, just meet people and make connections. That's what this town's about.
Totally.
You're so smart.
What did y'all think, man?
Oh, I thought it was great. Your voice is phenomenal. I was curious, what genre would you consider your music? I obviously
I'm
haven't
country.
heard country.
Yeah.
I definitely saw you influenced a little bit by some like indie stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to everything. I grew up listening to 90s country and 80s. So, I mean, I had literally Jackson Browne, Styx, and then right into George Strait and Garth Brooks and stuff. So I think a little bit of everything kind of influenced me, but I would say my roots are country, and I'm a storyteller, and that's what I always want to convey in my music is telling a story, whether that's something I've personally experienced like this one, or maybe it's a song about a heartbreak, maybe it's a murder song, who knows. But all of my songs, I want to convey a story, so.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. I think like it's abstract, but also detailed in a sense. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, were there 2 choruses in it, but multiple verses and stuff?
It was a B-section song, so it had like verse, B section, verse.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's why I was kind of asking, because sometimes the alternative or stuff gets. But no, I thought it was great. Your voice is awesome. I think just keep doing your thing and honing in on it.
you.
I can't believe you're only 20 years old. So
100%. I agree. I was like 22, and you can play the guitar so much better than me. I was kind of pissed. I was like, I mean, this is.
yeah,
this
your
is-
guitar sounds
Yeah.
great.
Well,
You
you're
have
a
great
rapper,
voice. That was
bro.
a cool song. Chill, Austin.
Yeah, while you
Get
were
him a
rapping,
trappy.
while
I
you
know
were
you got
rapping-
something over there. At the end, we got to have Joel do a freestyle. Sorry, I just signed you up.
We could find something.
So we talked a little bit last time about social media, and you had some questions about social media. How's social media going for you lately?
It's going. I'm trying to fall in love with it, and that's harder to do than I don't know. I'm trying to find certain types of content.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't fall in love with it. When I say about that is like you have to. I mean this with all due respect. Like everybody's like, oh man, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. Like it is a job. Like if you want to be an artist, like that is a part of your job. And it's like when you go, and we had Cooper Allen up here a couple weeks ago, Spencer Crandall last week, and like these guys are crushing it on social media. And Cooper was the first one that like really hit me where he's like, no, like this is what you do. Like if you are an artist and do you love, like when I went to the Palm, like I hated it every single day, but it's a job. It's a job. And so if you shift your mindset, do not fall in love with social media. You don't love, we are lucky to be artists. We love being on stage. It's the same as like football players. They love playing on Sunday. Do you think they love the 6 other days of the week? That's how I think about it. I get to perform because that's what I really love to do. And I think if any artist is being honest, you love to perform. There's a lot of shit I hate. I love writing. I love performing. I hate probably most everything else, honestly. So if that's me being real, you don't have to love social media, but you have to just think about it as a job, and you just do it. Check it off the box every single day.
I think that's something everybody need to hear, like me hearing that too. And I think of it the same way as you. But that was a great way to put it with the football stuff. Like 90% of this stuff, as much as it seems like it's all glamorous, it's really not. And as you progress in your career, it's going to get harder, and there's going to be more back end stuff that the people don't see. They only see the social media stuff, but 90% of that stuff, it's like the iceberg. They don't see the hard work you're putting in. And let that 10% be the stuff you're passionate about, the writing, even the creating content. You can love that and you can have the you got to sit down at a desk for it doesn't sound like a desk job, but when you're planning out your content, when you're editing stuff because you don't have money to pay somebody to edit it for you, it becomes a job, and you can't expect to love every second of it because that's just not how the world works. It's going to be tough, and you got to love the 10% and do the 90% that you hate.
Yeah, and I say that because I know, like, from last time you were on here, you were like, oh, like, I'm trying, and that's kind of like, I hear a lot of artists say, they're like, oh, man, I'm trying the social media thing. Like,
I hate it.
And it's like, no, you can't try. There's a lot of people trying. You have to do it, and I'm sorry. I'm just being straight up. We're in 2025 right now. This is not, I'm not yelling at you. I love you. I just get passionate about this, but like, and I'm speaking for myself too, because I'm telling you, I hate this shit. I hate posting videos. But you know what's become fun for me though? What's become fun is like, you know what? I'm done with this ego. I am not this guy. I'm not Morgan Wallen. I'm not Sam Hunt. I'm not Riley Green. I am a dad. I'm a loser. I'm funny. I'm not funny. I'm a dick. I'm a nice guy. Whatever. Like,
you're yourself.
I'm just gonna
That's
be me. And it's like I'm just done with like trying to be somebody else. And I think just posting like my kids or whatever. And then I get shit about that. People are like, don't post their face. They're going to turn into an AI fucking robot. I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Everybody's got something to say.
Whatever,
but
bro. I'm done.
I'm with you. Like, you just got to take the step. It's not cheap, but it is relatively cheap compared to what it used to be to do a lot of these things that we're able to do. It's accessible for people. So, like, if you need to pay your friend $100 to go out in the woods with you to film some videos, I know you don't want to do it, but just do it. It pays off, and that's what trying is. Trying is doing. Trying is not like, oh, I'm trying to convince myself. And again, I've never even seen. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody else because I haven't seen what your content's like. But 90% of people who, like you said.
Oh, for sure. And I just want you to know, like, you have a voice that is so unique and so beautiful, and we're all lucky to hear you play tonight. And I think just think about it like this. Anybody that gets to hear you play is lucky. And just post it like that. I'm serious.
Thanks.
Absolutely. So don't be anybody but yourself. You got this.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Ava Paige, everybody. Give it up for her.
We need to compare golfer stands, by the way.
Are you a golfer?
You're a golfer?
Dude, I've been golfing since I was 5.
Ooh.
Oh, so you're better than us at that, too.
And then we're out of Old Hickory, and I just now got this, actually, where I can wear a tank top, because I literally look like I worked an actual job.
Nice.
Oh,
And
damn.
so it was bad.
Well, if you can't get that figured out, just get a tattoo. I know a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's giving discounts right now. Yeah.
Might get to unplug.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh, he's getting a tattoo right now from a random home. No.
That would be crazy. I don't know the story. Were you kind of like popping off at TCU? Like when you were in school, like were you kind of known as the guy that was doing music? Because that's how you got connected, right? To him? Talking about
Yeah.
That's how we met.
So to be honest, I think that might have been what it looked like to Nashville, and I think that's why I'm so lucky to have a pub deal, to have a agency deal, to have a management deal. It's because it looked like that was happening, but really what was happening is I was in a fraternity, and we played shows on the weekends for fun, and we sucked, and 1,000 kids, which were just my buddies and their friends, were showing up. So literally from the outside looking in, it looked like we were selling out these venues, but we weren't. We were faking it until we made it. And like, yes, I think that we were starting something that was special, but what we started with was literally just us propping up speakers, playing cover songs, and kids showing up for fun. And it was just that thing, we just did it, and people showed up, and then we realized that, you know, we could go put 500 kids in a bar. So the next time we played, we said, hey, what if you paid us $200 and you gave us a pack of beers? And then next thing you know, I get a call from Josh Abbott, and he wants us to open for him. And then we really just faked it till we made it. But no, it wasn't like this TCU thing. Not until the last couple years of school.
No, for sure. No, I love your honesty about that too. I think that's, again, it goes back to what we were telling Ava. It's like, look, we all don't know what is going to work today. You know, stuff that's working today is so random. And you never know when it's going to hit. But if you have that momentum, just keep adding to it, right?
Totally.
Like, you got a little bit of momentum, and then you just kept. That was my next question. So a lot of artists are like, hey, how do I get a manager? How do I get a booking agency? You're signed. What's your booking agency?
CAA.
Okay, so you're signed to CAA. You're signed to one of the biggest agencies in Nashville. How does that happen? How do they find you at TCU, and what do those talks look like?
You know, it's not emailing them. It's not trying to get in the right room. It's not trying to talk to the right person. It's just doing your thing, and they'll come around. And I think I'm like literally just proof that happened, because I didn't even know what a publishing deal was when somebody offered me a publishing deal. And I know it sounds crazy, and I'm so gracious of it, and like not that I didn't deserve it, but it just came at a weird time for me. But I was just so focused on recording songs. I was so focused on writing songs. I was so focused on playing shows and getting better at the guitar, and I wasn't focused on the other things. But with that, the other things did come, if that makes sense.
Well, no, and you just nailed it. I think one of the biggest problems I've noticed is everybody's writing songs to get a record deal. They're writing songs to get a publishing deal. They're writing songs to get a manager, to get, whatever. But you were writing songs for the fans.
Absolutely. Or just myself too. But even like you bring up the record deal thing. I don't have a record deal right now, and guess what? I'm not looking for one. I don't care. If somebody wants to I want to get this to a point where if a record deal comes in, it comes in the same way, because we're doing something right. So I'm trying to do everything like a record company would be doing, but by myself until that comes along. So if you search for something, you're not gonna find it. But I don't know. That's just my experience.
Dude, that's sick. I love that advice. That's great. You got to let the flow of life come to you. Let's get the next name out of here. Sorry about that.
Got here, Emmy Lou.
Emmy Lou, come on up.
I don't want to spoil anything, but she is from Texas. She's from Texas, so y'all are going to have plenty to talk about.
Oh, damn. All right, I feel like I've been too preachy this show, but it's fun. Are you guys having a good time? Everybody doing good out there? So we got a bucket. It's right up here in the front. Mikey's going to hold it up for you. If you are in the crowd tonight and you want to play, we have some spots open. It's an open mic, essentially. Put your name in that hat, what is it, a bucket? Put your name in the bucket, and we'll draw a name out, maybe two. We have guitars up here as well, so if you need a guitar, we'll get it tuned for you. My guitar. Stop. Don't look at those.
Yeah, if you play on the Jim Beam electric guitar, you get bonus points. I don't know what those points are.
No, I will give you my guitar. You can play my guitar if you don't have one.
It's possible.
But yeah, get your name in the bucket there. So let's talk about something fun as she gets up here. Who is the most famous person in your phone?
Me?
Yeah. I ask everybody that question. It's fun to hear.
That's a good question. It's got to be. I'm trying to think if I know. You know, I'm going to shout out a guy. He might not be the most famous, but I'm just going to plug him. Max Duggan, TCU, quarterback, class of 2023, brought us to the national championship. Yeah. And he's probably not the most famous right now, but at the time, that dude was as hot as anybody in the whole country.
Absolutely.
So.
Oh, for sure.
Shout out Max Duggan.
Absolutely.
Probably John Daly.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty famous.
that's a big.
That's a
one.
cool one.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
How do you
How
know?
about you?
How
Who's
do you know
yours?
John?
So his son and I played golf together growing up. We were
no
in
Arkansas.
the junior tournament
Yeah.
in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And we met, and we were young. We were probably 14, and we kind of just hit it off, and we were talking. We stayed in touch via Instagram, and then I ended up going to Arkansas, tried to walk on the golf team, didn't get rostered, but practiced with them for about a year, and him and I hit it off, hung out a bunch, and then once I moved here, his dad, he got me in touch with his dad, and so we've been playing golf together. And
That's so sick.
one
You
thing
played
led
with
to the
him?
next,
Have you played with John too?
a good bit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's go.
Bro.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's
Yeah. Still,
Has
I
anybody
don't
seen
know.
him? Have you seen
Not
him
as
play
good
with
as you'd think
Bryson on
he'd
that
be, though.
YouTube thing?
Yeah.
He
How
is
many-
so naturally good.
I'm
My
so bad
ass.
at golf, but I watch so much YouTube golf that
too.
I feel like it's gonna make me better. It hasn't worked yet, but I have seen all those.
Keep watching. I think it actually
Yeah.
starts to get
Dude,
better.
I've been nice hat by the way.
Thank you.
I've been brainwashing my son. He's 19 months old, and I've been putting on a lot of YouTube golf for him. And I swear, it's crazy, bro. I don't want to force my dad, and he was always good about not forcing stuff on me. Like he let me do whatever I want. So I love that. And so I don't want to force anything, but I want him to play golf so bad. So
That'd be cool.
I've been like brainwashing him. So it's like Miss Rachel golf, Miss Rachel golf,
Tiger
And,
Woods
and
Masters
dude,
2002.
yeah, bro. And so the other day he picks up his golf club and he's going like this. I have a video. He's like,
Oh, nice.
awful swing. We got a lot of work to do. Went for it, hit it, and I was so proud. So
Keep your head
it's
down.
I love
working.
that.
It's working. It's
I love
working.
that.
So who is the most famous person in your phone?
I think I said it, but last time I don't know. Gosh.
You got a couple. Every time I see him on the golf course, I'm like, oh, he's with Jacoby Ellsbury, who I, as a Red Sox fan, watched.
I'll
win a
say
championship.
this.
And
I'll
I'm
say
like,
this.
I can't keep
I'll
up.
say I'll tell you my best golfing experience. Okay, I golfed with Jacoby Ellsbury and Michael Phelps in Arizona.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was.
How long are Michael
Dude,
Phelps'
Dude, my
arms?
first tee shot. What?
How long are his arms?
Dude, I looked at his fingertips and I was like, that fucking fingertip won a gold medal.
Yeah.
It was so cool, man. But my first tee shot, I shanked it left. And one of the guys is like, normal people, normal day. I'm like, not even close. So, anyways.
None of that.
These aren't normal people.
Emmy Lou, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Let's give it up for Emmy Lou singing her song, Jane.
Well, Jane is a beauty. She don't smoke or drink, don't cry on her pillow all night every week. And she's everything that I'll never be. Jane is a beauty I wish was me. I tried it once, tried it too many times. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it right. But then you came and swept me off my feet. Looking back, I had someone that truly loved me. And she's not perfect, but she's pretty close. Knows you like a little dash from in your coat. She'd climb every mountain to be by your side. Said I was happy for you, but damn it, I lied. 'Cause Jane is a beauty. She don't smoke or drink, don't cry on her pillow all night every week. And she's everything that I'll never be. Jane is a beauty I wish was me. Well, I'm wearing PJs and watching TV like this old rom-com will to me. And she's at home wearing your ring. She's cuddled up right where I should be. But Jane is a beauty. She don't smoke or drink, don't cry on her pillow all night every week. And she's everything that I'll never be. Jane is a beauty I wish was me. Yeah, Jane is the beauty that I'll never be.
Miss Emmy Lou, tell us about that song.
Okay, so that one actually is a true story.
Uh-oh.
I'm a teacher, so like I just do this at home for fun and for family, and I just started doing restaurants, so I don't really know what I'm doing, honestly. But so all the songs that I have written are either true or based on a true story. And actually, so I'm from Texas, and this song's actually about a guy that I dated from Tennessee. He actually, like looking back, you know, he like probably treated me the best out of anybody. And he wanted to move to Texas to marry me. He didn't propose, but we talked about it. And he lives like, I don't know if y'all know where like Star Mountain is. It's like,
is it in Texas or is
it's
it?
East Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
And so like he lives like in this beautiful valley, like Hallmark town. And I ended it, and then not too long after he started dating and then got married to this girl who was like in our friend group in Tennessee. And she was just like perfect, you know, she didn't have any like, I guess, problems or nothing. So, and then, so she was just like perfect for him. And I was happy, but you know, I was like, I'll never be her. And then his donkey's name was Jane. So I just used that.
His donkey's name is
His donkey's name is Jane.
What a plot twist that was. I love that.
Oh my gosh, where in Texas do you live?
East Texas, you know where Lufkin is?
I don't. Do you know where that is?
My dad was born there.
Okay, so I'm like
Really?
18 minutes south of Lufkin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know where that is. Texas is massive.
So big.
So, okay, I love that that song is real. I love that that's true. That's, you know, it takes a lot of heart to come up and sing a song like that. That's like, you know, it's something that you went through, and you have such an old voice, like a.
I love old country. That's all I sing.
Yeah, it takes me back. Like I honestly want to hear like some pops and some, you know, your voice on vinyl. I think it would just be so perfect. But yeah, I love that song was new. What'd y'all think, man?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, obviously you said you're a school teacher, which is cool, and it takes a lot of courage to come up here and do this stuff. So I just want to congratulate you,
Thank you.
on that.
Came here from Texas to do the show.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That
Well,
is
thank you
awesome.
for coming.
Give it up. Are you here with family or anything?
I am. My mom and my grandma.
Oh, very
Nice.
nice. Mama, grandma, nice to meet you guys. Thanks for coming out, making the trip. Did you drive or fly?
We drove, and we're driving
my-
back in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
I've done that drive 1,000 times, so I feel bad for you. But what do you teach?
I'm going to be teaching second grade, but I've done third, fourth, and fifth.
Cool.
So,
You're a hero.
How long have you been writing songs for?
not really. I mean, like, I may have, like, written a few when I was, like, little. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. Really, like, the past 2 years, just, like, in my bedroom. And then I would sing them for family. And they're like, wait, you wrote these? I was like, yeah. And so they were like, okay.
And you wrote that by yourself, that song? That is so awesome. Y'all give it up for a solo write. I mean, come on. Gosh.
Yeah, that was great. The one, and it wasn't because of the way you sang it, and it sounded great. I was wondering, I wanted to hear because after I heard your talking voice, if you would sing lower. I love female voices when they sing a little bit lower, so I don't know if that's something you want to try out or even if it would work.
I typically do sing lower. I feel like if that song was just a little higher for me.
Yeah, but no, it was great. The story telling was great, and I love the fact that you had a funny story to tell with it. And I know you said you feel you're happy for the girl, but we can all say screw Jane, even though it's a donkey.
Jane sucks.
Yeah, Jane's an ass.
Not the donkey. Not
Jane's
the donkey.
an ass.
Jane is an ass.
Jane
yeah.
got an ass
Jane is an
on her.
ass.
Literally.
Literally.
What do you think?
Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome. Have you written with people up here yet? Have you co-written at all?
This
or?
is my first time in Nashville. I've never been
my
to Nashville.
gosh.
No
I
way.
haven't
What'd you
written
think?
with anybody.
Was
That
it
is so
overwhelming?
Very.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing or where we were going. So, yeah.
I don't have a lot. I think that was awesome. I think something that could be cool, though, something that helped me out a lot was early, like when I was writing, and I just written by myself. Everyone had talked about co-writing and how people do that in Nashville. and I didn't really know how to get into it, but
Right.
once I got here, obviously it was easier. But you can reach out to people, via TikTok, Instagram, someone you like, and just shoot them a DM. I mean, the worst they can do is not respond.
Right.
You hit them and be like, hey, I'd love to hop on a Zoom. Like, I've written 2 of my favorite songs over FaceTime.
Wow. Okay.
For sure. And I'm going to do something super uncomfortable for you, okay? Like you're a teacher, so you make your students do, like, uncomfortable things.
Yes.
So I want you to go out there, not right now, after this, and I want you to just introduce yourself. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that want to meet you, but I want you to introduce yourself, and I want you to set up one right before you leave here, okay? That's my goal. I want you to set up one right. Just meet anybody in the crowd tonight. There is a lot of songwriters. There's a lot of artists, and I know that people would love to write with you. Also, shameless plug, we have 2 sponsors on the show. They're both, one's Pickers, one's Picker. But I do want to shout them out right now because I think it's perfect time. I want you to download the Picker app, okay?
Picker app.
It's Pickr, and basically what it is when you are ready to record music, they connect you with a community of people that, you can hire your guitar player, hire your drummer, find the studio you want to record at, and it shows their prices, and so you're not going to get ripped off. It's a great app. I only choose the sponsors and people that I know are going to help my community grow, and they're one of the best communities. So
Is that all in Tennessee?
they are getting some more outside of Tennessee, but I think a lot of them are in Nashville. But they do have some. I'll find out if they have some in Texas. I don't know the answer to that.
I've done a few songs, but they're I feel like my cringy songs.
Yeah.
Like a little studio in East Texas. We kind of just got them out.
Was it Rosewood?
No, it's a friend from church.
Oh,
He
cool.
bought a
Heck yeah.
studio. So.
That's awesome.
You should go to a professional studio in East Texas. It's in, I'm forgetting what it's called.
Rosewood and Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler, Texas. That's where I recorded a couple of my first songs, so it's great. Those guys over there are awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, and if you are an artist or a songwriter in crowd tonight, again, this is a community that we're growing together, and I really believe in community. Back when I first moved to Nashville, you'd go to these writers' rounds, and you'd meet people, you'd connect with people, and now it's all tourists, and I don't know what's going on. So this is a core group of people that, reach out, set up rights. I'm all about that. I think that we need to get back to that, and Nashville's getting so big, but this music community needs to stick together and help each other out. So I encourage everybody in the crowd tonight to set up right if you're here. But yeah, my last thing I'm gonna leave you with is I think that you need to set up some co-writes, and I love your voice. I love the soul in your voice. I know that you're a teacher. Thank you for what you do. You are amazing. I can tell these kids are lucky to have you as a teacher. And even if you are just doing it for fun, just have fun with it, and write music. But I think you do have something. And so I'm maybe saying this to go tell you to go to that next step. And I think you have a lot of potential. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
And shout out to your grandma and your mom for coming out here.
Thank y'all.
Absolutely. That's so awesome. You want to get the last name out of here?
Justin Federico.
Yeah.
You probably already knew he was coming up because he's the last guy.
Yeah. All right. So what's new with y'all, man? Besides the EP, what else are you excited about coming out this year?
Yeah, a couple things that just happened that I was excited about. We played a couple of my biggest shows yet. So we played with Sam Hunt. We played with Billy Currington. A couple big crowds. So that was fun.
How was that? That was so sick.
It was surreal. So Sam Hunt was one of the first guys that I really got into their projects and stuff like that. And one of the first shows I ever went to was Sam Hunt in California at an amphitheater, and we just got to play with him, open for him.
How full circle was that?
It was sweet.
Did you get to meet him and everything? Was he?
Yeah, definitely said hi and all that. He's super nice. His band was great.
I can almost guarantee you didn't meet Billy.
I did meet Billy, actually.
Did you?
I
Okay.
swear, yeah.
Bro, okay,
I met him,
I've opened up for Billy 5 times, and I've never met him.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Honestly, it probably was just lucky because we were crossing paths at the same time.
I tried to time. They're he has a certain time for dinner and all that, and it ended up getting.
He's
messed
on a
up.
schedule. Yeah. But no, surprisingly, I did meet Billy.
That's good. Okay, good. I'm glad
He's
to
gotta
hear
hang
that.
out with his chickens. That's what he's always doing on Instagram.
Does he have chickens, dude?
He has chickens.
I want chickens so
They
bad,
were
dude.
a
I bought a
large
coop.
part. Yeah, they were a large part of his COVID Instagram experiences. We would
go
just,
check it
me and
out.
some friends would just send videos, be like, Billy's with his chickens again. It was,
Dude, I bought a coop. I live like right over there, and I bought a coop because I wanted to get chickens because I eat so many eggs. And I was like, it's got to be cheaper to just buy a couple chickens.
Yeah.
And my landlord said no. So now, it would have costed more to return the coop than it would be to just keep it. So it's sitting at my house just in the box until I move out of the city.
He's probably got an egg business on the side. He doesn't want to lose business.
Yeah.
Because eggs are like gold.
Yeah, he
right?
thought I was gonna be his competition.
Yeah. He's like,
That's
no,
what it is.
not on my land.
Well, I'm moving out next week, so F that guy.
Yeah. Bring the
this will
coop
air
with
in 2
you.
weeks, so you're good. You're good.
Okay.
No,
His name-
don't
his
say
address.
his name. Don't say his name. Don't say his name. So were they arena shows then, or like amphitheater, or what was?
So they were. One was KC Live, so that was like.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Sick.
an amphitheater, but it's pretty sick. I think
Yes.
the cap's like 10 to 12,000, so it's packed.
Crazy.
And then the other one was like an auditorium is the venue, but Sam sold so many tickets that they did it outside on the grass, so it was like big. Those shows you don't even get nervous because you look out and it's like just a wave of people, and you're like, okay, there's not even a real person out there. It's just like fake.
Can't see any faces.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Hell
Whereas
yeah.
right now, like if I was playing, it'd probably be nerve-wracking because there's only like 50 people or whatever.
Dude, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. But yeah, it's
Intimate ones are always.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And
Way
this-
harder. I'd rather play for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 than like 6 people.
Oh my God! And by the way, shout out to all the artists that play tonight because I can't imagine.
that's what
how-
I'm getting at. It's hard to do
Yeah,
it in an
it's-
intimate
and like
environment.
playing your music, knowing that you're going to be critiqued after, knowing that people are going to say something about it. Most of the time, you just go up, you play a song, you never really hear what anybody truly thinks. I think that the reason that this is important is because you got to know like what people think about your music, like truly, because that's the only way to get better is to like, here's some feedback. I was so lucky early on in my career to have people that told me literally every day that I sucked, like bad. And I did. And I had to get better, And it got me, to just push myself. And so that's kind of what it's all about. It's all with love. Everything's with love.
Yeah, and just building off that, like if you can step up on a stage like this, that means you can do it anywhere. Just playing in front of a couple people is like, that's all the courage you need to keep doing it. So keep working at it, everybody who's up here today.
Absolutely. Justin, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's give it up for Justin Federico singing a song, Drink Our Way Out of This.
I've got a way I do things when my back's against the wall. I don't stress myself out. In fact, don't worry at all. I got myself a theory. No, it ain't too scientific, but my friends all agree it's pretty terrific. I said, let's drink our way out of this. Let's not lose our head. Let's have ourselves a good time instead. Oh, I don't have all the answers, but I grab a couple of beers. Let's drink our way out of this. I said cheers. Like this one time in Tijuana, I was sipping on a margarita, eating some guacamole, hitting on them pretty senoritas. Oh, I guess they had amores. They sure wanted to fight, but we were all amigos by the end of that night. 'Cause we said, let's drink our way out of this. Let's not lose our heads. We can't have ourselves a good time instead. No, I don't have all the answers, but I'll grab a couple of beers and we can drink our way out of this. Listen, there ain't no time for thinking. You best start over drinking and let's watch all of our problems disappear. In fact, somebody grab us a round of beers. Yeah, yeah. I'll drink our way out of this. Let's not lose our heads. Can't have ourselves a dang good time instead. Oh, I don't have all the answers, but I grab a couple of beers and we can drink our way out of this.
I say cheers.
Justin, heck yeah, man. Where are you from?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Wow.
What part?
So just outside of Concord.
So I used to go
Allenstown.
to Lake Winnipesaukee every
sir.
summer, almost every weekend.
I've been to Lake Winnipesaukee.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Concord, is that where South New Hampshire University is?
Sort of hooks it. That's right next
Yeah.
door.
Very cool. Well, tell us a little bit about you, man. You got some very interesting facts that you sent in, but tell us a little bit more about you and how you got into country music up in New Hampshire. That's awesome.
Sure. So this is kind of like a second act for me. I worked for quite a while. I got burned out, and I said, when the pandemic happened, I did a little soul searching, and I want to play music full time. And the wife said, "Don't talk about it, just do it." So that's 3 years in.
It's a cool wife.
Post,
Yeah, is she here?
No,
Well.
even cooler. She lets me
That's
lets me do the thing. So
That's awesome, man. What were you doing before?
So I was in sales for 10 years, left, became an electrician, and I just wasn't getting paid enough to potentially get electrocuted, so.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Good point, yeah.
Damn. And did you write that song by yourself?
So I wrote it with my friend Sean Lichtenstein. We were recording some other songs, and we just were kind of joking about like a guy's weekend and getting in trouble, and it was sort of around the time of the election, and everybody's at each other's throats and getting upset about something that they can't do anything about. And we just drink our way out of this, like just chill out, stop stressing out, and drink a beer and shut up.
Yeah. No, I was. I like on the last chorus how you rhymed, beer with cheers, and I was kind of wanting something a little bit more throughout the song, and I guess my only critique would be like maybe I do like a good hook, so it wasn't, the hook was not fully there for me, because it was like, what was it? It was like drink our way out of this, drink our way out of this. You just repeated it I think twice, but maybe a cheers rhyme, something like, you know what I mean, something to kind of bring it all together is my thought. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I'll build off of that, and like personally, and I do love like pop country, and I love modern country, and I love all that stuff, but the bro country isn't my thing personally. And I'm not saying that, I think you hit the nail on the head for that type of song, but it's hard for me just because that's not my favorite thing. But I think that I was waiting for a little bit stronger of a hook. I think your voice is great. Obviously, you have the experience playing 600 gigs in the past couple of years. So all that stuff. I would just say, and if it is your thing, there's a whole market of it, and don't take my advice, lean into it, because there's a ton of people who listen to that stuff. But for me, I like, if you are going to do a drinking song, spin it some way that's going to rip you in the heart, or if like the Drink a Beer, Luke Bryan. And there are fun songs, but like, I don't know, it didn't like hit me the way I wanted to, but I think you're a great performer, great guy, and like you obviously have the right things, and I'm sure if you played me another song, I'd love it. But yeah, that was my only advice, and I think like you know how to build a song, so yeah, go keep doing that, and
Thank you.
And I wish you the best with moving to Nashville, dude, and just keep writing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I like your vibe energy. That kind of hit the nail on the head too. I'm a nerd for a hook, and I think this song has an opportunity. It's a cool title. It could be a really cool hook. If you maybe land something, dive in deeper into that song and drink your way out of what, like maybe state a little problem, maybe state right to that hook, as in like you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, but we're gonna drink out of it. And this is why, because when we drink, kind of let the world go away for a minute, all seems to be right.
Yeah, like maybe get into this, into that, and then.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the night.
And you did that in the verses, which I like.
Yes.
The verses were that, but I kind of, I see what they're saying. I think this song, I think you should take the title. Was that your title? Was it kind of together?
It was, so we were just sitting around.
Okay, so
drinking and
don't step on his shoes or whatever. So take the title, add him onto it, maybe get one other person to get a different idea, a different side of it. I think that's a hit title for sure. I love it, and I love your voice, dude. You got a really rich voice. Super cool.
Guitar playing is great too.
Absolutely.
And seriously, don't listen to me, because I'm just not a bro country guy.
Who are some of your influences, and then what kind of gigs are you playing right now? Is there a big country music scene kind of in the Northeast area? What are you doing right now?
Sure. So I'm a 90s kid. I'm 39 years old, so I'm an old guy.
That's not old.
I'm seasoned. So I kind of came up on 90s stuff. Anything from like Tracy Byrd to, Alan Jackson, getting into Kenny Chesney. So I like to be fun. This song was we just leaned into it. And it's not normally what I would necessarily do, but it was fun. And
I love the fun, though. I love the fun, and I love the title. I think it's a huge, huge song, and I just think you're like a few co-writes away, like maybe just one write away of being like, okay, this is chopping. I think the one thing about Nashville is Nashville really chops a lot of the fat out of songs, and there's you can say less by saying more.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, you can say more by saying less. And so I think with that song, you need to say less, and let the words speak for themselves.
Do you have stuff out on Spotify and Apple and all that stuff?
No, so this is supposed to come out next month.
Awesome.
This is the first release.
Sweet.
We're just kind of
very cool, man.
Kicking it up.
Well, I'm excited, dude, and I'll keep following along because I know everybody needs a drinking song. I'm excited to dive into the other stuff that you've honed in on.
And I cut you off. Where are you playing right now? Where can people find you? Where are you playing right now?
So I'm all over socials. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
You gone every weekend?
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday. Sometimes, earlier in the week.
Does your wife ever come with you, or she
sometimes?
Just yeah? Nice.
Yeah, she knows it's work, and I treat it like work. I don't take too many liberties or do anything I shouldn't do. So
Smart man.
Yeah, I want to do this until I die. I don't want to go back to playing with lightning. So
absolutely, man. Well, I applaud you for finding. That's the thing is if you want to do something, you can do it, and you're 3 years into this, bro. A lot of us have been here for a long time, and you are just on the cusp of it. So keep going is your sign. Keep going, and you got it, man. So
thank you.
I can't wait to follow along. Absolutely. Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you.
Shout out to your wife too.
Yeah, shout out to your wife as well. Do we have any names in the bucket, Mikey? Yeah, let's go. So before you hit that music, I do like to say the original idea of this show was Kill Tony, right? I thought it would be so cool to have a music Kill Tony, and they have 300 names in the bucket. Some of these shows they do, and so at some point we are gonna have this bucket be filled, and we're gonna be picking the names out. Today we got a few. We got a few names. Let's go. You ready for the bucket poll of the night? Come on.
Zack Michael.
Zack Michael for the third week in a row.
Third week in a row, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go, Zach.
First 3 or 4 weeks,
Does he need a guitar?
I don't know. Dude, you're good. You're good. You put your name in the bucket, whatever happens, happens. It's all good. So you're a big golfer? Are you pretty good?
I'm all right.
I haven't golfed with you. What do you beat Cameron?
We need to play. I do.
Yeah? Oh,
on occasion.
Damn. That's good.
I need him to see this.
Damn.
I beat that ass.
Oh, damn.
But we won together today. We actually won.
That is good. That is. Are you a good golfer?
Good.
Yeah.
I play golf a lot.
Okay.
But I'm not good.
That's fair. Good at drinking.
We golfed one time at Legends, or at not Legends, Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, but I don't
So I'm not that
remember.
good.
I don't remember it though. I don't remember. Dude, when I golf, it's my time. I don't even care.
I think we
about
drank
what happens.
8 high noons or something. The tequila high noons.
Yeah.
I also got beat up on that course because it was fast.
That hard. That's a really hard course. No, but I don't remember you being bad. So.
Oh yeah. Well, no,
what I'm
I wasn't.
Clayton's good.
I'm
He's
not
not bad.
bad, but I'm not good.
I feel you.
I'm exactly what you just said. Where you wouldn't even remember. You'd be like, that guy just fucking plays golf.
Yeah. That's good. That's
yeah.
good. That's very good. Actually, I do want to say something that is pretty cool that's happening behind the scenes. We got a country station in Arizona that is starting to play once a week. They're featuring an artist from the A-list, and it's really cool. And I'm super excited to be a part of this because I know for me, I heard my song on the radio for the first time, and it was life-changing, one of those moments that you never forget. And so I do want to shout out Q Country 92.5, Chris Bennett, The Morning Brew, today's new hot country. They're playing all of our artists, and it's just so cool to have them support the podcast and actually bring these songs to the radio stations. And the fans out there are crazy. Like, their Facebook page is, I mean, it's a smaller city, but like, they're blowing up the comments. They are like following these artists, falling in love with them, and like, that's what I don't think people realize. Like, radio is still super important. It really is. Like, if you're being honest, there's still such a huge market. I've done a bunch of radio shows, and they're just different. The fans are just, they're locked in. You know, they really are there to like.
Yeah, those are the most passionate. Those are the people who show up to concerts and stuff like that.
Totally. So, shout out to Q Country 95. That's I love helping artists, and I love that they're helping artists as well. When's the first time you heard your song on the radio?
Yeah. I've never heard my song on the radio.
You had to hurry on some kind of radio station.
I've never heard my song.
Okay, well, we're getting you with.
Yeah, tell Q Country.
I got you. We'll get you on.
Can we A-list me?
You've never heard it on the radio ever?
No.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're A-listed.
Well, you already made the A-list.
But I also don't. I mean, it's definitely. It may have been played on. I've had people tell me they've heard it on the radio.
That's what I'm saying.
But
so
I've
you've
never
just
heard
never
it.
I bet you there's your hometown. Well, again, you don't have a hometown.
They played it in Fort Worth and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
they had to have played it in Texas.
I've never heard it.
Texas radio's badass, dude. We got Zack Michael. I don't even know what song you're singing.
Tonight it's Not Love.
Not Love. All right, let's hear it.
I hope you never know what it's like to check the windows and look outside. Hope you see me there, 'cause it won't be me there. And I hope you ain't holding your breath, 'cause it damn near put me to death, thinking maybe that you don't care. And you might not care. If this ain't love, then why is it hurt? I leave the bar with anybody else, but I'm dreaming of her. This ain't love, it ain't so bad, 'cause this was the best not love. It's the best not love that I never had. Hope that when you go to the shore, you don't start missing me more. But don't you ever forget that day, first time you took my breath away. And I hope that when you look to the stars, you save me a place in your heart, one in mine. Yeah, you always got one in mind. If this ain't love, then why is it hurt? I leave the bar with anybody else, but I'm dreaming of her. This ain't love, it ain't so bad, 'cause this was the best not love. It's the best not love that I never had. That I never had. And I hope that when you're holding a hand, it's with a better kind of man. It could even be me someday. Well, it could even be me someday. But until that time goes by, don't you let a tear fall from your eye. Gotta take a little time and space. I'll be back when I find my way. If this ain't love, then why do I need it? If this ain't love, then what's the meaning? If this ain't love, it ain't so bad, 'cause this was the best not love. It's the best not love. If this ain't love, then what comes later? I can't imagine feeling anything that could ever be greater. If this ain't love, it ain't so bad, 'cause this was the best not love. It's the best not love that I never had. That I never had.
Zack Michael, everybody.
Thank you.
Different vibe from you tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Tried to mix it up a little bit. I feel like I gave you guys a lot of the rap and hip hop stuff. And when I first moved to town, I wrote a lot of love songs. That was my main thing.
Were you in love?
A while ago. It's been quite some time.
Happens.
Well, that's actually kind of what it's about. It's like I thought I was in love and did a lot of amazing things with that girl and a few others since. And
okay.
With that girl, I thought about it and I was like, I thought that if maybe if that was not love, it just made me excited for when I eventually do feel love, when it is the right love.
I feel that, man. Very cool. Yeah, he usually is. He's a rapper like you. No. He usually.
I ain't a rapper.
I know, dude. I'm just giving you shit about that all night.
I got that.
No, he usually does like a cool rap thing in his songs. I was waiting for you to do it.
I thought about it, and then I actually, that's my mom's favorite song, so I texted her beforehand, and I was like, hey, what do you think I should sing tonight? And that was her pick for tonight.
Nice.
Gotta
Very
listen to
cool.
Mom.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think, man?
No, I want to hear some of the rap stuff. Do you have anything out on Spotify?
I do, yeah. I have, as far as the rap stuff goes, my favorite one that I put out is called Saved. It's about what it's like to be a downtown performer and why I stepped away for a little bit.
Nice. No, I thought it was great. I think I kind of wanted more from the hook, but that's just another like songwriter thing, and it just comes with writing a ton of songs. And yeah, similar to Justin, I know you have other songs that got cool hooks and stuff. But yeah, dude, I thought it was great. Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey originally. I've been here for about 3 years now.
Sick. Cool. We got a bunch of East Coast guys. But yeah, dude, I think it's great. I want to hear more from you. I think I want to dive into the other stuff you got and see what it's all about.
Cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was cool. I like the rap and the pop. I heard a little bit of it, and there were a couple little tags or like phrases that were repeated, and that's obviously more prominent in that pop or rap space. So I think that's cool. If that's your thing too, hone in on it, own it, and keep digging.
Cool. Thank you, man.
Sure. Yeah, and you did the song competition. Yeah, you haven't been on for real, have you? Like, I don't mean not like for real.
I know what you mean. We did do one earlier, but I'll be honest, man. Like, I say it every week, but I believe in this podcast and the things that you do. Like, since the first episode I was with you guys was the 6th episode for the competition. Since then, I've seen you bring on 2 new sponsors. You just mentioned a 3rd radio station. I've watched this grow like exponentially every week. I think this is such a cool opportunity you provide for all artists out here. So like, whether I get through on the bucket or not is irrelevant to me. Like, I love coming to this, man. You created such a cool space here.
Thank you so much, man. That means the world. You don't have to say that. Thank you.
No, absolutely, dude. Yeah, for real.
I want to do something. Okay, so you the song competition was not like a real show. Then you've got bucket pull. So I think August. I'll look at my calendar. There's a date late August, and I want to have you on for real. But I'm going to challenge you. I want you to bring what you brought from this song, where it's a little bit of a softer side of your voice, what I've heard, the other stuff that you've done, a little bit more of the rappy stuff, and I want you to bring like some MGK vibes, some of your influences that we've talked about the last couple weeks, and I want you to put it all together, and I want to hear that song, and I want you to work for the next month on it, okay? Sweet. And I want you to come back, and I want you to bring everything together. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'll get with you after
challenge,
this.
man.
I'll get with you after this, and I want just all the stuff, everything you've sang. I feel like you're just like so close, and I want you to take some time to do that. Cool. So let's have you back.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
late August. I know the date, but I don't have it on me right now. But we're gonna make it happen.
Let's
Zack
go,
Michael,
dude.
everybody, give it up for him.
Thank you for letting me use your guitar too, man.
Of course.
Eventually, I'll find another hobby for Monday nights, but probably not. Dude.
Let's get another bucket pull. We got time for one more. You guys good with one more? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Hit that music, Dean. Here, I'll hold the guitar.
Kieran and Teller.
All right. So what are you guys, what are you most proud of with where you are at right now in Nashville? Like, is it like the songs you're writing? Is it like the people you're hanging out with? Like, what are you most proud of as far as being here?
That's a really, really good question. I think I got 2 things I'm going to say. The first thing I'm most proud of is I haven't had to ask my parents for money yet. That was one goal of mine. I don't want to ask anybody for money. I asked my dad for $10,000 one time to buy a van that we needed, and I paid him back in a month. So that was the one thing. But the second thing I'm proud of is just the songs I'm writing. I'm diving in, and all the advice I'm giving to anybody today is advice I'm taking, like giving myself too, is just writing better songs, better hooks. And yeah, I think the songs that we're writing are starting to really shape into what I always wanted to be writing. So that's what I'm proud of right now.
Hell yeah, man. What about
Love
you?
that. Love the community, the friends. When you really find your people here and your closest buddies, I mean, it's like, it is home. I'm probably never leaving this as home to me. Being buddies with guys like Clayton and Joe, it's hard to beat. And then the songs as well, kind of just working hard and then sending songs around, and then you get a text or two back, and you get into a room that you're like, wow, like I hadn't been here that long, but like I'm about to go write with someone next week, that's got a few number ones, and then you're like, you just kind of like, you put that work in, and then you're like, okay, now this guy texted me and was like, hey, I heard the song you wrote here, would love to get a write for you sometime. Like, let's sit down and see what we can do.
It's all networking, and I want to actually speak to Justin, who he said something on here that I wanted to ask him about, but he said that he is terrible at self-promotion. and I just want to speak for the artists that feel like they're not good at self-promotion, because it kind of goes with what you're saying. Like, you have to like sell yourself, and like your work is even as a songwriter, like you're building, you're networking, and you're building this community of people that believe in you and believe in your writing and believe in your songs, and believe in your artistry, right? And so my advice to Justin and anybody that might feel like they're not good at selling themselves is like, it's different than, he said he was in sales, so that's funny you say that, but you're not selling this pen. Remember Wolf of Wall Street? They're like, sell me this pen. And he's like, I don't know, this is the best pen you've ever had. Like, no.
I think he said to write something down.
Yeah, he's like, do you have a piece of paper? or I need something to write something down, whatever it was. But it's like, you're not this pen. You're an artist, and your music is this pen, though. And so you need to use your music. You have to sell it. You just have to sell it. You have to sell yourself, and you have to sell your music. And don't think of it as like so much a part of you. Like, you just have to, some songs work, some songs don't, and it's not that personal. It really isn't. It's like a product. At the end of the day, like, the fans are the ones that either buy your product or don't. And sometimes it's hurtful as an artist to like not have a song do well, or you think it's the best song ever and it like sucks ass. It's happened to me so many times. And then I write a fucking joke of a song, complete joke of a song, is a massive viral moment for me, and I'm like, what fucking industry am I in? Like,
no,
you pour your heart out, and then I write a song that's a joke, and it like blows up and changes my life. It's like, I don't know. This business doesn't make sense. You just cannot get too emotional with your music. Just put it out. I have so many friends of mine, they're like, oh, I'm saving this song. For what? What are you saving this song for? It's sitting in your back pocket. Put it out. See if it works. If it doesn't work, move on. It's that simple. So again, I'm preaching, but tonight was a preaching night, So it is what it is. It is what it ain't. Sorry, I forgot your name again. Kieran, you ready? Kiernan? Is it Kiernan? Okay, awesome. All right.
Okay, I have to ask first. Are you also on the softball team? Because you have softball energy right now.
No, I'm not.
Put him in, guys. What the heck? Okay.
Kieran. What does that mean, Dean? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Just have like athletic.
That's
what I would wear to play
already
softball.
getting roasted, and he hasn't even sang it. Okay, I'm just kidding.
That's a compliment.
All right,
I respect the
Kieran.
craft of slow pitch softball. Okay, that's.
All right, Kieran. He's singing his song "Town That Built Me."
Friday nights, the whole town shut down. Everyone's over at the game right now. Praying that them boys tailgating out in front of the school, and if you asked us if we were to go, but I would to go back there again. And no matter where I go, you're still in my heart and soul. And I can't forget my roots, 'cause even with new dirt on these boots, 'cause I owe everything to the town that built me. remember like yesterday, and how my friends dared me to sing the song I wrote to my crush on the 50-yard line. I'll never forget the way that it made me smile. And no matter where I can go, you're still in my heart and soul. And I can't forget my roots, 'cause even when it hurt on these boots, 'cause I owe everything to the town that built me. And I let the town that knew my name to chase a dream, but it's not the same. I thought I'd find myself out there. And no matter where I can go, and you're still in my heart and soul. And I can't forget my roots, 'cause even when it hurt on my boots, 'cause I owe everything to the town that built me. To the town that built me.
Kieran and Teller, everybody. Where is the town that built you? Where are you from?
A small town called Weston, Massachusetts,
Weston, Massachusetts. Very cool.
where I went to high school with Clay.
Oh, nice, nice.
Wildcats.
Are you?
Which is funny because this EP, Varsity Blues, is based off that high school.
Oh, that's crazy,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you know each other. You're not allowed to influence this anyway. What are you an artist? Are you a songwriter? What's your story?
Yeah, so I'm an artist. I moved down here in the fall of 2022, and I go to Belmont University, and kind of just started writing music when I was in middle school and fell in love with it, and just continued to do it.
Awesome, man. I'm not I'm not too sure about that song. Just being honest with you, it didn't really have a hook. If you're trying to be an artist, I'll be straight up with you. You got to get some vocal lessons. I think you need to work hard. Go to get a good vocal coach. Work on your tone. Work on all that. And then you need to work on your songwriting too. It was a little all over the place. And I know it's hard coming up here, and I understand that, but I think the song could be up a little bit. You were singing some low notes I couldn't really understand, but you got some work to do, man. So, yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, well, I just want to give you props, Kieran, for hopping up here. I know you're working so hard, and I would say so. Kieran, as you're always sending me songs, and I'm listening to them, and I am seeing that growth that he's talking about. But as everyone says, it's a 10-year town, and you just got to keep writing. But I see the growth in your songs. I thought the verses were very well constructed. You know how to write a song very good in those verses. I agree with him. I want the key to be up a little bit, because when your voice gets up here and it's clear, it sounds great. But when it's lower, did you hear maybe it was in a too low of a key?
Yeah, I think, normally when I do sing this, I'm usually fine, but I don't.
Yeah. But, yeah, dude, I just say, keep grinding. I see the growth, and if you keep growing, keep writing, keep putting in those hours. But, yeah, those were, I think, just capo it up or find what key it's great for you in. And then, yeah, again, props for coming up here. And I see the growth, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%. I think they both hit it. One of the biggest things that's helped me was a vocal coach. Right when I got here, I didn't know anything about tone. I didn't know how to sing into a microphone. I didn't know how to breathe. And there's so many things you have to learn, and I'm still learning so much every day. But learning that, finding out kind of where you sit, what's your comfortable range, what do you kind of vibing, and then riding that and just grinding, getting the reps in, do it every day, all day, and keep going.
For sure. And I say this all, man, when I first moved here, I was the worst singer ever, and went to a vocal coach, and I'm not a Chris Stapleton. I'm not here to judge anybody on their voice, but I do think that, you know, I was very careful about playing out. It took me about 5 years to fully play out. So I applaud you for coming up here and going after it. And I just, again, man, I just think you got some work to do, and that's it. What do you tell us something about you, man? What do we need to know about you?
Well, I was very sick as a kid. You know, it was a rare disease that a lot of doctors didn't know how to cure it or anything. So, you know, I found more information on it when I was back home this past week. But they had someone come in from Italy. They had a doctor come in from Seattle just to figure out what was going on. And it was only those two doctors that have ever heard of the disease. And it ultimately saved my life.
Wow. What, if you don't mind me asking, what was it?
It was called IPEX syndrome. It affected my immune system very badly. Bone marrow transplant ended up saving my life completely.
That's amazing. How old were you when this happened, man?
I was 7 years old.
Oh God, that's horrible. That's horrible. And are there still things you deal with today that are because of that, or was it?
No, honestly, I'm completely healthy now.
Nice, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. In about a week, it'll be about 15 years ago.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Very cool. Very cool. Well, just, you know, keep at it, and I know it takes a lot of balls to come up here, so, you know, congrats, and I hope you take what I said with a grain of salt. I mean, we're all just trying to figure it out, but my big thing is I have to be honest. I have to be real. That's this show, and it's not always easy, but I applaud you for coming up here, and please don't break my guitar. No, I'm just kidding. What? Anything else you guys want to leave them with?
No, I think it was great, and yeah, if you get 1% better every time or every week or every month, like I said, I've seen the growth in it, and I agree it's not where it needs to be yet to be competitive with all the stuff going on in Nashville, but a lot of people aren't. They start in a worse spot and they keep on pushing hard and just keep working hard at it and take what everybody's saying and go.
Were you nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, that's fine, dude. And guess what? Next time you come up, you're not going to be so nervous. And it's doing this, taking these at-bats. I mean, I cannot tell you how many freaking times we have all played and sang. And, I mean, God, I sang so many times that it was like, what the fuck is this guy doing up here? You know what I mean? So dude, one time specifically, I was so drunk in Alabama, I forgot the words to every single song I ever played. And guess what? I never got that drunk again. I'm telling you, you have to learn these lessons the hard way sometimes. And
never got that drunk again on stage.
True. But you got to learn these lessons sometimes, and that's what my point of this is. So,
and I want to say one thing. So, I think you know this, Kieran, but I was on American Idol in 2020, and I got up and I was nervous as hell. I was shaking. My voice was shaking. It was one of my first times playing in front of people. And I sang in front of Luke Bryan, Katy Perry, and Lionel Richie. And I got 3 no's. And it was devastating, but I'm telling you, dude, it was the best thing that ever happened to me because I wanted to go prove them wrong. And I want you to prove Austin, me, and Joel wrong. I want you to be dude. Like, you just go and you just got to get to work.
Let's go. Kieran and Teller, everybody. Thank you so much, bro. Hey, nice to meet you, man. Hell yeah. Well, boys, our time is up. I just want to thank everybody for coming out to the Greenlight Bar. Thank you to our sponsors, Pickers Vodka, the Picker app, and thank you guys for coming on here.
Thanks for having me.
Anything you want to leave the people with before you go?
I'm sorry for being preachy as well, but
dude,
I don't know.
Don't apologize.
I say this stuff to remind myself, but I got an EP coming out, Varsity Blues, July 25th.
Hell yeah.
And I hope you guys like it.
Oh, dude,
y'all stream that. Joe Noto's new song, go give that a spin.
Dude, holy shit, I can't wait to listen to that.
A round of applause real quick, too, for Austin. What he does up here is special. This is very unique.
Thank you so much, guys. My name's Austin Burke. We got Clayton Mullen, Joel, Cooley, Dean Purificato. This is Playlisted. We're out, everybody. Thank you so much.